we have been in need of an integrated food system for a long time, where the food system is actually near where we are.
If you're not bringing them to the farm, you have to bring the farm to them.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Curren. I'm an artist working in linoleum block prints, and I'm a passionate advocate of urban agriculture. I'm doing a project called 31 Days of Urban Agriculture to highlight in poster form lots of different ways that urban agriculture happens. Urban agriculture has been part of human society since people started having communities. Always grew things, had their animals near them, and at some point all of this stuff sort of started to get outsourced far away from the way that we live. But in recent years, people have really started to say, hey, let's grow food where we live. In fact, food is the best part of life. Let's make it all kinds of ways that we can grow food, raise animals, create businesses, and live in relationship to the cycles of life. Let's put it right where we live. So whether it's community garden, whether it's people getting passionate about backyard chickens, there are now beekeepers in cities all over the country. There are goats who are mowing lawns. There are small businesses springing up in things like fermented foods. There are foodie restaurants. Any kind of element of what can be raised to be eaten or even turned into other forms of agricultural products. I mean, sheep produce wool and they can graze on the community green. So urban agriculture has lots of very easy ways that it manifests.
And the more cities open up to food forests and community gardens and pea patches and entrepreneurial programs and farmers markets and see how vibrant those activities are, the more they see the benefit of bringing agriculture closer to where people live. Let's pay attention to the fact that if we start with food, it doesn't have to end with food. It just becomes community. So this new vision of agriculture has opened a lot of doorways for women to farm and for women to grow food and for women to start businesses. And I don't think very many people are talking about that, but it's there. And that's a story that I hope somebody tells.
The most powerful influence is still story. I mean, personal testimony, stories of successful practitioners. So one of the things that I think that this traveling art show is going to portray are these successful practitioners. Our society desperately needs people who are leading by example, people who can say, yes, I've been there, done that, and here's my story. Now you can go do it too. And so I think that's one of the most powerful elements of this is bringing that story to people, because it's such a powerful means of moving people emotionally down deep where we live, moving us emotionally to embrace somebody else's tried and true story. And it's just a powerful medium. Any message that helps to remind people that how we choose to eat today creates the landscape our children will inherit, that's a message that needs to be said.
I think people who are excited about urban agriculture and telling the story will enjoy this project in many different ways. It'll be artistically fun, and it has the opportunity to tour all over the place. So it's a great way, I think, for supporters to help get the story of urban agriculture out way beyond me creating these pieces, but getting them in front of people at the street level all over the country. And I want people to be excited about doing that process, so there's a couple enticements. Supporters can get an original hand-printed piece on Japanese kitakata paper, beautiful, beautiful paper. The supporters can get framed art, big, huge level, where you can have your complete own set of these prints. Thanks for your support of urban agriculture, of handcrafted art, and for telling a story that is changing our world. And thanks for watching the video.